Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. This morning is a beautiful day here in Seattle, and it's gorgeous. And I have my cup of coffee, as always, and I have my breakfast, which was avocado on toast. You can kind of see it back there. This morning, again, I'm just relaxing, just kind of like waking up, and gonna watch some Vlogmases. And then later today I want to do some crafting, so I'll show you guys what I'm going to be crafting. I'm just going to be chilling out, watching Vlogmases, and then editing yesterday's vlog and uploading that. And then we're going to craft, because I felt like I haven't crafted in a while, and I'm really excited about it. It has been a few hours later. I've let my camera charge up a little bit, and I edited the craft video I made. I just have a few more touches to do that, but I decided to kind of take a break and do some crafting for myself. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make a Harry Potter sweatshirt, your own sweatshirt, and it can be Harry Potter. It doesn't have to be Harry Potter. It can be whatever you want. I'm just going to do Harry Potter because I had this vision in my head for the past like 2 weeks, and I just really want to create it. So I'm going to show you the pattern I'm using and the materials that you will need to make your sweatshirt, and I'm going to take you along the steps with me. So let's get crafting. I'm so excited. Okay. Here's what you need. So for this pattern, I'm using the adult classic sweatshirt from the company called Peekaboo. I'm just going to show you kind of a little bit of the steps. Anyway, that's the pattern I'm using today. So the fabric that I have is this gorgeous Luna Lovegood fabric, and it is stretchy. The pattern does call for knit fabrics, so anything that has like a 30 or 40% or 50% stretch is good. This is heavy. It's not heavy duty, but it's definitely like a 4-way stretch, as you can see, and it is a cotton material, so it's a cotton knit, which I love. But this is literally so stinking cute. I love her like Spectre specs, and I love how it's purple. So I'm using this fabric today, and I have a whole bunch of it because I was trying to find this for a really long time, and then I finally found it when I was at my dad's house. I think I said that in like Vlogmas Day 3 or 2 or something, I don't know. Anyway, I have this Luna fabric, and then I have this awesome soft interlock fabric that I got from Joann's yesterday, and it is also stretchy. Not this way, but it's really stretchy, going long ways, not sideways. So this is what I'm going to be making today. I'm going to be making a sweatshirt out of this, and how cute does that look? Like, really? So I'm going to show you how to cut this out. So here is how I'm going to do it. So now I've laid my pattern out, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the front and the back of my sweatshirt, and I'm doing it so that the stretch goes this way, not this way. So I've made a little bit, or I folded my fabric a little bit, just enough so that this pattern piece fits on here. And I am a size large, so I'm using a large, and as you can see, it says the stretch goes that way, and then you cut on the fold here. So I'm going to cut the front and the back and the rest of my pieces out on the fold, unless it says otherwise. The hood you do not cut on the fold. So I'm going to cut out all of my pattern pieces, and for the back you're going to take this part off. So then, I guess this is the front piece, and then you add this part, and this is the back piece. So I'm going to cut all of my pieces out, and then I'll show you what to do next. So it's been like a couple hours later. I decided to work on my housemate's pants that she's asked me to make for her. Like, it's been a few months because I've just been so swamped with making my Christmas presents and trying to finish them, and then going to my dad's house and all this hoop or all these things that I kept pushing back, and so I decided to start on her pants, and they are almost done, but I decided to take a break because I'm doing this shearing, which is like the cinched in elastic waist, and so that was kind of stressing me out just a little bit. I'm almost done and it looks really good, but I decided to give myself a break and work on a project for myself. So I wanted to still tell you what to do when you're making your DIY sweatshirt. So after you have cut out all of your pieces, first you're going to do the pocket if you have a pocket. So if you have a pocket, this is what you're going to do. You're going to fold in the longer edges on the side and base stitch along these edges. And so I have my sweatshirt all laid out. I hope you guys can see that very well. So this is the edge of my sweatshirt, and I'm going to take my pocket and try to, or do my best to center it in the middle. And now I'm going to take the small edges, and as you can see, I did a straight stitch along the edge. So I'm going to take this little edge right here, I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to pin it onto the sweatshirt, because now we're going to sew the pocket onto our sweatshirt. So we're going to do that to the other side as well. So take your other small side and pin it to your sweatshirt. So just the front of your sweatshirt. This is the front of your sweatshirt, not the back. We'll get to that in a minute. And looks pretty good, I suppose, or I should say. And then you're going to take this top piece right here and you're going to fold that over as much as you'd like, just to get that raw edge down there. And then you're going to pin that to the front of your sweatshirt. I have it all pinned, and now that I have it all pinned, I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew this line, a straight stitch, and then the smaller ones. So this edge right here, basting or doing a straight stitch on each side of the ones that I just pinned, so it should look like this. Okay, I'm now balancing you on my sewing machine because I'm going to show you what you are going to do next. So you're going to take your back of your sweatshirt that you've cut out. So this is the back of the sweatshirt because it has a higher neckline, so if you can see that. So this is the back part, and then this is the front piece. And then I'm going to pin the shoulder seams together and then zigzag stitch along there. Now that you have sewn your shoulder seams together, we are going to attach the arms to our sweatshirt. So we're going to lay it out flat. So I like to lay it out in front of me, making sure that my sewn seams are facing up towards me. And then I'm going to take one of my sleeves that I've cut out, and I'm going to match it up with the seam, the shoulder seam. And I'm going to pin that in place, just like that. You can see, making sure that making sure the sewn seam is facing you. I was going to say the raw edges are facing you, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to take the corner of my arm and the corner of this where my arm was going to be with the sweatshirt. So from the shoulder seam to the little corner right here, I'm going to pin all along this way, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So now I have it all pinned like this, so my sewn seam is facing towards me, and then I just took the raw edges of my shoulder seam and my arm seam and I pinned them together, and now you're just going to sew along that line that you just made, and then I'll show you what to do after your shoulder seams are sewn. So now I am done sewing the shoulder seam, so when you have it inside out, it should look something, it should look something like this, so that your arm, oops, is now open, or your arm is now attached, or your shoulder seam is now attached. So this is what it should look like this. You can see, and now we're gonna fold it up like this, and we're going to pin the underarm. So I'm gonna take both my underarms and I'm gonna pin them in place, and then we're gonna line it up with the end of the sleeve like that. So line up your end of your sleeve, and then I'm gonna line up the bottom of my sweatshirt. You're gonna either sew, you can sew from whichever end you want. I'm gonna sew from the arm all the way down to the end of my sweatshirt, and I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I will show you guys, once both of my arms are sewn, I'll show you what to do with the cuffs and then the bottom of the sweatshirt as well. Okay, so I have both my arms sewn and I turned it right side out, so everything should be all connected. And now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the cuffs, and it's the exact same for the bottom band. So you're going to take whichever one. I'm going to do my cuffs first, and they should be like this. And you're going to do right sides together so that so it looks like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just zigzag stitch along this edge. So I'm just going to do this real fast. After I'm done with sewing it like this, I'm going to take the bottom edge of my fabric and I'm going to fold it up and match it with the one on top. So we're going to fold it up like this. Match all those raw edges to the top. Fold everything up like this. So you're going to have just a little cuff here. Super cute. And then you're going to take one of your sleeves and you're going to turn it right, so upside down, I guess. And then you're going to take your seam and match it up with the seam here. So I'm going to do my best to match it up. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. So I'm just going to slide it over the top like this and match it up with these seams here. Take a pin, pin it, and then I'm going to just stretch it out all along this side. Make sure that all the raw edges are together. So I like to go from the seam, and then I like to go directly across and pin, and then pin one side. This, and then do the pin the other side of your sleeve. And sometimes you might need to stretch it out, but it will stretch out because the fabric is stretchy. So now that you have your cuff pinned to the sleeve of your sweatshirt, you're going to sew all around the inside, so just around here, and you're going to do that with the other cuff, and you're also going to do that with the bottom band. So the exact same technique that I showed you with the bottom band. So you're going to fold the bottom band like this, fold it upwards as I showed you, and then pin around the bottom of your sweatshirt. And then when I have my bottom band and my cuffs sewn, I will show you how to do the hood part. Okay, now it's the hood part. So I finished with both my cuffs, which look like this, and then the bottom band. So this is what it looks like so far. Super freaking cute. So excited. So now with the hood, we're going to take our 2 hood pieces. We actually have 4, so you should have 4 hood pieces, 2 for your lining and then 2 for the outer part. So I'm just going to show you just one because it's basically the same step, and then I'll show you how to put the hood together. So we're going to take our 2 hood pieces and we're going to put right sides together. So we're gonna do the, let's see, can I find it? I think I can find it. Yeah. Okay. So the two sides, and then you should match up your pointy end just to make sure you have the right size of the hood. So I do. So now I'm gonna sew from this end of the hood all the way down to the bottom. And then you do that with the outer edge as well. Okay, we should be so close to finishing our sweatshirts now. So now I've taken the two hoods that I've sewn together, and I've taken the right sides and I've put them together like this. So you're gonna line the top of your hood to the other top of your hood. So the two tops together, and then you're going to line up the bottom points with the, like this, just like this as I'm showing you, and then you're gonna pin those in place. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew from one end of the hood, one pointy end of the hood, to the other pointy end of the hood. Once you're done, you're going to flip them inside out, or right side out, and then you're gonna push the lining. So obviously mine is the Luna fabric, and it didn't line up all perfect, but you know what? That's okay. So we're just gonna push that inside of the hood here, and then we're gonna sew again. We're gonna do the same thing, but it's just gonna be a nice little basting stitch, straight stitch from the other one side of the hood to the other, so it kind of lies nice and flat, and you're just gonna want to flatten it out with your fingers, and then do a 1/2 inch seam allowance with your hood, or with your straight stitch, and just sew from, again, one side of the hood to the other side. So, and then I will show you how to put it on. Alright, so now I've got my sweatshirt almost finished, and then I have my hood. So this is what the little basting straight stitch should look like on your hood. Just a nice little finish. So now I'm going to turn my hood right side out, or inside out, I guess, so that my pattern is showing, and I'm going to overlap the two corners. Those are very, very important. So overlap those. I'm just going to pin them in place just so that it gives me a good secure spot of where I want it. So I take these 2 points that I just crossed over. I'm going to find the middle of my sweatshirt. Let's see. And I'm going to pin it to the neckline right here. So I've pinned it to the front, and then I'm going to find the back, or the middle, I guess, and then I'm going to pin the back of my hood to here. So I'm going to pin it just like that, and then I'm going to do that to the shoulder seams as well, and then all around. Alright, so I just finished pinning the hood. So I pinned it kind of to the outside, as we did kind of the same method with the cuffs. So I just pinned the outside, or I pinned the hood all the way around. Now I'm going to head back to my sewing machine and sew all the way around. And then I will show you the finished product, because then we're done. Yay! Alright everybody, we are finished with our sweatshirt. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. I had this vision in my head for a very, very long time, and I am so happy to see it come to life. When I figured out that I wanted to make a Luna sweatshirt, I got so excited. So I am so happy that I finally got to make one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this like mini tutorial on how to make a sweatshirt. And I'm going to try this on for you right now, because I want you guys to see what it looks like on a person. So I'm going to put on my sweatshirt. I have my Jared Padalecki shirt on, the You Define You. And before I put this on, guys, I just realized that he did this cool design where if you're looking at it from upside down, it still says You Define You. So that was funny. Anyway, here is my finished sweatshirt. I love it so much. I'm gonna try this on, and just to show you like what it looks like on somebody. Oh my gosh. Look at how freaking adorable this is. Oh my god. And like the hood is like living. Oh my gosh. So here are the sleeves and the hood and the pocket. And then the bottom band is adorable. Oh my gosh. I love this thing. I am so proud of it. Anyway, that is my sweatshirt tutorial. Now I am going to go make some food because I'm freaking starving. I'm so hungry. I can hear my stomach like growling inside of my belly, and so I'm just like, I need food. This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna go make some macaroni and cheese, and I'm just gonna eat it all, and I will catch up with you guys with when I've had, or when the dinner has been made. Alrighty, I just made my dinner. I made some macaroni and cheese, and I'm so excited to eat it. Oh my god, you have no idea. But I'm just relaxing in my new Luna sweatshirt. Jeez. I'm so excited. I'm gonna take some pictures of this tomorrow and show all of my Facebook friends that I made another sweatshirt. This is terrible. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here, again in the light instead of in the dark, because I'm just going to be chilling out for the rest of the night, watching some Can We Guess, Supernatural Convention vlogs, and also maybe some episodes of Supernatural because I haven't watched those in a while. And just kind of chilling out for the rest of the evening. And then tomorrow, I'm not sure what's going to be happening, what my plan is. All I know is that I need to go to the grocery store again because I have no vegetables and it's kind of making me annoyed. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys all enjoyed my DIY sweatshirt today. And if you did, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 6. Good night, guys. I don't know if this is gonna go in the vlog, but I know I already said goodnight, but I felt like I just needed to speak to something. Camera. Wow. I was just watching some of the Supernatural Convention vlogs, and there's this one girl that I love to watch. Her name is Alana King, and she's gone to so many, and I just love the way that she captures the vlogs, or her experience. And I just watched the one where they went to Seattle, and I think I just like, I lost it kind of towards the end. It was the Sunday one, which is always the one with Jared and Jensen. That's the day that they come, I guess, because I've never been to these, but looking at them, like all these convention vlogs, and seeing how amazing the fandom is like so great, because I just got into Supernatural like this year in May, and I binge watched the show and I got to finish the show with everybody. Like, I felt like a part of something that was really awesome, even if it was just by myself. So it was really nice, but also I'm like really sad that like we can't all be together right now at these conventions, because I miss them so much. Like, I've only been to 2 in my life, and that was last year, but watching these vlogs, I feel like I've been to like 500. And I'm just like, I'm so grateful that these fandoms get to have celebrations for their show. And I don't know, I just feel like from watching all of these Supernatural ones that like Supernatural's like the best. I don't know, I have this weird connection, not weird connection, but I have this like connection with Supernatural, and it's made me realize that like it's okay to be you, and like it's okay to be a fangirl, like absolutely a fangirl. Like, you have no shame in being a fangirl, because it's okay, because if that's what you need, that's what you need. And I feel like I've been missing that so much, like being a part of these fandoms but not being able to go to like a convention or anything is just really hard for me anyway, personally. And I hope that one day we get to go back to them and spend time with our fandoms, because that's something that's really important to me. And Supernatural has just become one of them. It's taught me, like, just you define you. And I'm just like feeling all these things. Just having some thoughts. But yeah, it's just been like super just like emotional right now. I'm just like, oh god, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I've just been feeling it right now, and I was like, I just need to talk to a camera about it, because I feel like a lot of people I do talk to are like far away. So I might even reach out to some of my friends who are fangirls like me and just like decompress with them. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I haven't done that yet. I haven't like decompressed with my friends about what's happened on Supernatural and just like the ending, and oh god, I miss the show so much, even though I like watch it like all the time. So anyway, I keep looking at the screen when I'm supposed to be looking at the lens, not at the screen on top. So I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now, because it's like the convention vibes. I'm just like, I miss it so much. And if you guys are fangirls of anything, like, have you guys gone to conventions? Like, do you miss them too? I bet everybody does, but I feel like I needed to like speak my thoughts about it, because I miss it, and I'm so excited to go back to them one day and vlog them more. Like, it's giving me inspiration to vlog more at the conventions, like when I go next time. Like, it's giving me more inspiration to vlog, because I actually have a nice camera I can vlog on now. And so I'm just like really excited. Anyway, those are my thoughts and feelings, and I'm just like an emotional explosion, but that's okay, because it's okay to feel. There's a really great quote that Jarrett said, and it was, pain is mandatory, but suffering is optional. So I really liked that. It was like, you can feel your pain, and that's okay, but you don't have to suffer from it. And that's your choice whether you want to or not. Anyway, that's my deep thoughts with me. I hope you guys enjoyed that little. I hope some of you can relate to that. I don't know if it was very, very rambly. I felt like I had to get it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go continue watching these amazing Supernatural vlogs, and possibly some actual Supernatural. I have no idea, but I just wanted to say that on here, and who knows if I will upload this or not to the vlog. I might, just because I never showed real emotion before on my channel, and I feel like that would be something I would be out of my comfort zone, but also like, oh, this is a real thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to doing my thing, and thank you guys again so much for watching. If you did enjoy this little clip after I say goodnight, I'm gonna go back now. So good night, everybody. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.